Hello, beautiful babies that listen. This is Miss Ross and her Core 1 class. Everybody say hello. Hello. Okay, so we're going to go through this quickly. Your volume test is Monday. You should have three colors on your desk. This is yellow, orange, and blue, and you should also have out your calculator. You can use a calculator on all volume. Let's create a key at the top like we've been doing the last couple of days. Make an orange dot and label that length. Mr. Rod, do you need to see me? Okay. All right. Let's go yellow and label that width. And label this. Do a blue dot, and all blue lines are going to be the height. And guys at home, we miss you. Make sure that you go through the front and the back of this study guide so you are prepared for your test. Here we go. All right, got my calculator in front of me. Here I go. I am going to highlight the length in orange. I'm going to highlight the width in yellow. I'm going to highlight the height in blue. Then I'm going to label the length, the width, and the height. Adam, what is the length of this shape? 2. What is the width of this shape, Adam? Very good. And what is the height of that shape? Very good. So if I want to know how many cubes could be shoved inside that box, I have to do 2 times 4 times 3. And the answer to that should be 24. Put 24 units cubed because that is how many cubic units could go inside a shape that size. And those are boxes. And since it's a box, I can do length times width times height. All right, Malachi, you ready? All right, let's move on to the next one. I got the length in orange. I got the width. The width is up the side. How thick is it? Like a cheeseburger. Up the side. The height is here. All right, Malachi, for this shape, what's the length? Across the bottom here, what's the length? It's 3. How wide is it, baby? 1, 2, 3. Very good. 5. How tall is it? Good. So we do 3 times 5 times 4. And the volume is, did y'all get 60 units cubed? Very good. All right. So these are the easy ones, right? Nothing hard about this. This is just counting the sides. All right. Let's look at the next one. All right, let's do the length. Jaden, what is the length on this one? The length is 3. Excellent, Jaden. What is the width, Carson? Good. What is the height, Emily? Good. So this should be 3 times 2 times 3. So Hadassah, what is the total volume of that box? Very good, Hadassah. 18 units cubed, because that's how many cubic units are in there. All right. Does anybody remember what we call 4 and 5? Not a box. Very good. They not a box. Write that out here. Not a box. That's a very technical term. Not a box. So if it's not a box, then that means that you cannot just do length times width times height. You have to count them, okay? You have to visualize it in your head and figure out what the volume is, okay? Does anybody think that they know how many boxes are in this? Anybody think that they know? What do you think, Evan? How many boxes is that? Let's see how good of a teacher Jaden was. You are exactly right. Because the bottom layer is 2 times 3, right? The bottom layer is 6. The second layer is 4. And then there's 1 on the top layer. Do y'all see that? Okay, so this is 11. What if I wanted to know twice as big as that? What's twice as big as that, Zayden? Very good. 22 units cubed would be twice as big. And they're going to have that on your test, so make sure you look for it. All right, let's look at the second nada box we got here. Nada box. How many boxes do you think that is? How many cubes do you think is in this nada box? All right, let's hear it, Malachi. What you think? 9 on the bottom, 6 on the top. Yes, 9 here, 6 here, 15. Oh no, the only problem with that is I can't do half as large as 15, can I? I guess I could do 7 5/10. That's half as large. All right, guys, look at it. Okay. Kids see this and they freak out and they go, I don't know what in the world to do. The length is 1, the width is 1, the height is 1. What is the volume? 1. That's it. It's just one little cube. Don't let it freak you out. How you doing, Isabella? Length times width times height. Length times width times height. That's the most important thing you need to know. Here we go. Let's look at this next one. We got length times width times height. All right, so this is 6 times 6 times 5. Elijah, what'd you get? Very good, 180 units cubed. All right, let's do the next one. The next one, the length is 6, the width is 4, the height is 4. 6 times 4 times 4, Liam. Excellent, Liam, 96 units cubed. Next one is, hey guys, I'm going to show you. I'm going to just mix them all up. You ready? I'm going to just do 3 times 9 times 8. Am I still going to get the right answer? Totally. 3 times 9 times 8 is 216. So if you don't know which one is the length and the width and the height, just multiply the numbers together. If that part is not that huge of a deal. If you have 3 dimensions, multiply them. What are you not going to do, Elijah? You're not going to do this. Don't add. Okay? Don't add. It'll stress Miss Ross out. All right, come down here. Another way to find volume is do little arrows like this and write base times height. Y'all cool with that? So on these ones, I'm going to highlight the base. The base is the same as, sorry, I just knocked my camera all wonky. Excuse me, those of you at home. Allow me to adjust. Okay, on the bottom here, this is the base. The base is the area of the bottom layer. And that's what those 2 numbers mean. That's the area of the bottom layer. So all you got to do is take the base times the height. Same thing here. The base is 42. Do it times the height. Solve those. Use your calculator. 54 times. What did you get for 54 times 7, Sid? Very good. 378 units cubed could go inside that box. What did you get for 42 times 9? Quiet. Very good. 378 units cubed. All right, y'all cool with that? All right, let's flip to the back. Flip into the back. Now, this chart gets a little bit tricky because what they've done here is they've got 3 boxes. This is just box 1. Write this out next to it. This is box 1. This is box 2. And this is box 3. When they say rectangular prism, all that means is this a box? It's a box. That's it. It's a box. None of these are not a box. So we know that length times, write this in, length times width times height equals volume. We know that, right? Okay, so we can do the bottom one. Let's do the bottom one. 7 times 4 times 2 equals, type that one in. 7 times 4 times 2 equals, did y'all get 56? All right, this one is 56 meters cubed, okay? But the other ones are missing a side. Do you see what I'm saying? So this one has got the length, the width, but we're missing the height. This one has got the length and the height, but we're missing the width. And we're given the volume. Does anybody have a clue how we're going to solve for that? What do you think, Jaden? What do we have to do?
Multiply 5 times 6 and then divide that by 150.
Very good. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply what the two numbers you do have, and then you're going to divide that into 150. So how you find this missing number, write this off to the side, is you're actually going to take 150 and you're going to divide it by 30. Does that make sense? Because 5 times 6 is 30. So do 150 divided by 30, and you should get the missing side is 5. Good. And it works the same way for the next one. Okay, so Malachi, if I have the volume and I have these two sides, how am I going to find the width? I'm going to take the 24, and what am I going to divide it by? What's 3 times 2? Good. You're going to take 24 and you're going to divide it by 6. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. Your missing side is 4. So you just got to work it backwards. Does that make sense? All right. Now we're getting to the hard ones. These were the ones we were working on yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. All right. So this says, how many more cubic units will it take to fill these boxes? All right. So first off, we have to find the volume. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to label the length. The length is across the bottom. Label it in orange. Okay. So you're going to have to look to the back. Okay. Look to the back side and tell me how long this thing is. Emily, how long is it? How many cubes? Oh, 3. Good. All right, now I want you to label the width. The width is here. How many cubes deep is it? DeMattina, how many cubes wide is it? Look over here on this side. Good. Now label the height. How tall is this thing? Adam, how tall is it? 2. Good. All right, so the total volume is 3 times 3 times 2. 3 times 3 times 2. What's the total volume, Aaliyah? 18. But we have to subtract out the boxes that are already in there. Janie, how many boxes are already in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 underneath. Good. So I have 18 minus the 6 that are already in there. How many would it take me to fill it up? Jaden?
12.
Good. I could put 12 more boxes in there. Does that make sense? Adam, stay with me, baby. All right, let's do the next one. So what you have to do is you have to find the total volume, and then you have to subtract the boxes inside, and that will give you what's left. Okay, what you have left. All right, so let's find the total volume first. Here is the length. Here is the width. Here is the height. All right, Layla, what is the length on this? Three. What is the width? Good. And what is the height, Layla? All right, so let's find the total volume. I'm going to do 3 times 4 times 3, and that should give me 36. Okay, so that's my total volume. Now, how many boxes are in there already? How many boxes are in there already, Layla? What do you think? How many boxes are in the bottom layer, baby? What's 3 times 4? Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is from the PTA for all the kids.
Oh, no way. They'll be
Yes.
stoked. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Yes. Malachi, how many's in the bottom layer? 12, and then this one is 13, and this one is 14. There are 14 inside. So when you subtract, you get 22. Do y'all understand? 22 could still go in there. All right. Now we're ready to do the two hardest ones. Yes, my love. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You need a pencil here. Here, baby. Oh, wait, here, just take this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Y'all got your length, your width, your height. All right. First step, make it 2 boxes. This is A, this is B. Okay, got to make it 2 boxes. Take out your yellow crayon and stair step that width. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. You're going to do that every time, right? Stair step that width. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. Then we're going to figure out our length. Well, actually, let's do our heights because they're clear, aren't they? Box B, the height is 5. What's the height of box A, D. Matina? Very good. All right, so we've got our heights. All right, one of the boxes already has the length. Jaden, which box already has the length? Good. Right here is 6. Highlight it. That side right there is already 6. So if that's 6, what's this? And then what's this section right here? 6. So now we just got to figure out this part. Okay, so if this is 6 and the whole side is 9, this is 9 minus 6. This little part is 3. Y'all cool with that? All right, here we go. Box A, box B. All right, what are the dimensions of box A? Wyatt, what's the length, the width, and the height? What's the length of box A, Wyatt? Good. What's the width of box A? Good. What's the height of box A? Good, Wyatt. All right, who wants to do box B? All right, Aaliyah, what's the width of box B? I mean, the length of box B? Good. What's the width?
4.
What's the height?
5.
Good. Y'all solve it. So Isabella, when we do this, we have to find the volume of A, then the volume of B, and then we add those 2 numbers together. So type this in your calculator, Isabella. 6 times 4 times 8. Okay, what?
Since the small height is 3, what would the stair step be?
We don't absolutely need to because we already have it. We could though. All right, so the box A is 192. What's box B, Malachi? What's 3 times 4 times 5? Tell me, Elijah. Good. And then Elijah, what do I do with these 2 numbers? Add them together. Here we go. 192 plus 60 equals 252. 252 units cubed. Y'all cool with that? All right. Next one, what is the volume of this figure in cubic units? All right, so label this A, label this B. All right, start with how thick this thing is. Get out your yellow. If this is 30, then this is 30, then this is 30, then this is 30. I'm going to label all those. Sorry, this isn't bigger. 30, this is 30. All right. So we've got all of our widths, no matter what. Our sides are going to, our widths are going to be 30, right? All right, now I'm going to do my heights. I've got my height for box A is right here. It's 7. My height for box B is right here. It is 14. All right, now, what is my length for box B? Carson. Good, right here. So if this is 10, then this is 10, and this is 10. So how can we find the missing section of box A? Janie, how can I find just this part of box A? Very good. 20, because the whole bottom is 20. Subtract off the 10, and you get that this part is 10. All right. So we got box A and we got box B. Janie, call out the dimensions of box A for me. What's the length? The length? Good. What's the width? What's the height? Good. All right, box B. What? Janie, keep going since you're on a roll. What's the length, Janie? Good. What's the width? And what's the height? All right, do it, guys. Those are your numbers. It's gonna get big. Gonna get big. All right. Tell me the volume of box A. You have a calculator. What's the volume of box A, Aaliyah? 2,100. You can use a calculator for all volume. Please do so. What is the volume of box B? Malachi's pumped this morning. What's 10 times 30 times 14, Malachi? Very good, 4,200. Now you're going to add those together to get the total additive volume. Adam, when I add these two numbers together, what do I get? Good, 6,300. And remember, that is units cubed. You guys are amazing. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to stop this recording. Y'all ready? All right, y'all say goodbye to everybody. Say, you can do it.
You can do
You
it.
can do it over there. You can do it. Yes. Do it. You, I like, where am I? You can do it. You can do